Hi, my name is Julie Robinson, Journey Coach with Fun Stampers Journey, and today I'm going to show you how to make some quick and easy Valentines using one of our dies. It's called Cascading Dies, or Cascading Heart dies, pardon me. So this is what the die looks like, and what I'll do now is just show you some of the cards that I've created with that die. So I have this one, and on this card what I did is I actually die cut into one of our pattern papers from our new Sweet Spring paper pack. Here's another one of them that I did with our Pretty Pansy and Pretty Amethyst cardstocks. And then this one as well that I did a little bit differently. I didn't use the frame on this one, as you can see, and again used some of our new pattern papers. So this is the card that I'm going to show you how I created this basically from scratch today in our video. So we'll go ahead and start with our die. So the die comes with a frame as well as the inside cutout. I typically use them together, but you don't need to do that. So it's your choice. So I'm going to start by using our brushed gold cardstock. Cut it down to size, and then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and use our white liner tape around the edges of this cardstock. And what's nice about this is you don't even need to use a scissors, right? You can just go ahead and tear it when you get to the place that you want. The reason that we're using this white liner tape along the edges is because, as you could have seen on the card that I did, there's a tiny frame that gets cut out along the edges that we need to stick to the front of the card base. And while we can of course use a good glue or that kind of product with it, it's a lot easier to do when you have a sticky base. So just using one of my favorite tools, our bloom tool, to burnish the tape down. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'm going to use my Amaze machine. It's our new die cutting machine, and what I love about it is that it has a magnetic platform, so you can just go ahead and stick your cardstock down, and your die, and you don't need to use a tape or any other product to adhere it to the mat because of the magnetic plate. So I'm going to go ahead and run it through my Amaze machine. And then you can see that I have a thin layer of the tape around the edge of the frame that is still remaining. So what I will go ahead and do is just pop this out of here. So we have this piece that of course save your scraps, because you never know what you're going to use them for. Go ahead and pop this right out of the die. And then we have these pieces in here, which I actually need to pop those out as well because we're going to use this die again. So I just might as well get that out of the way and do that, so we're ready for our next piece. All right. So then, as you can see, we have this frame, this is the back, with the hearts cut out on the side, and again, we have the tape there to go ahead and adhere it down. So I'm going to put that directly on top of our candy apple cardstock. Now, one of the things that I want to show you too here is about one of our products, our Journey Craft Glue. This is an amazing glue. Not only does it dry fast and dry clear, it sticks paper to paper, embellishments to your paper. It's just a wonderful, wonderful product. It has two ends, so if you want to do wider on your paper, you can use this end. Or typically what I use is I use the fine end like this. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is first I'm going to go ahead and peel off the liner tape on the back here using my bloom tool. And then I'm going to put some of this Journey craft glue down on the hearts because I don't want those to stick up either. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And I do see I have one little spot left here that I didn't pop out of the cardstock, so let's just get rid of that. All right. So then I'm just going to go ahead, line this up, and stick it right down. How easy is that? Again, the white liner tape around the edges makes it that much easier. And then you can do put your stamps, you know, do your images, your embellishments, any other products on here as well. But you have your base outline card front. So again, this is how the end result is when I cut that out. So I used our ampersand notes stamp set. The amazing black licorice ink pad that we carry. And our sparkle hearts that are just a fun little embellishment to add a little pizzazz to your cards. So very easy. All right, so that just shows again how you can use the white liner tape product as well as the frame to get a quick front. Now I want to just show you how I did this one. So on this one, this card, I didn't use the frame to put on the front of the card. So I'm just going to show you how I did that as well. So we'll start by taking some of our patterned cardstock or patterned papers. Again, this is from our Sweet Spring stamp or paper pack. This sells for $7.95. It's 24 sheets of 6x6 papers. It's in our new mini, and it has all the double-sided papers, 4 of each sheet. Okay, so we're going to use that. Let me once again grab my Amaze platform. So although I'm going to use the frame on this, it's not, I really don't need to do the tape because I'm not going to be applying it that way to my card front. So we'll go ahead and get that ready to go. All right. Okay, let's run this. And I know it sounds awful, but that means that it's cutting, right? So your machine's not breaking, you don't have to worry. Okay. So what I did to just get the frame is I took my detailed shears and then I just trimmed along the side to get rid of the frame. On the die. So I love these shears. These shears are amazing. They're non-stick and they also are self-sharpening. So they're a great pair of scissors to add to your collection. All right, so then from there, you can just go ahead and stick the frame part onto your cardstock. So in this case, again, I'm using the bubblegum cardstock. And what I'm going to do here is it does overlap a little bit. So after I put it on here, I'll trim it down. And again, I'm going to use the Journey Craft glue. Okay. Have a couple little pieces of cardstock stuck in there and right there. Get those off. All right. So then go ahead and put those on right to the side. You can see that the glue is temporarily repositionable for maybe just a couple of moments. So then we have our frame that goes right onto our front of our cardstock. I'll go ahead and just trim the edges a bit. And again, take my candy apple. And you can layer this right on top. And again, add some stamped images, some sentiments, some little embellishments. And again, you have just a way quick and easy card front to begin with. So our Cascading Hearts die set sells for $15.95. And our pretty sparkle embellishments, our heart sparkles, are $3.95. So all the products that I did use today are from Fun Stamper's Journey. And if you're interested in seeing more about them, would like to order a catalog or any products that you've seen, you can go right to my website, which is www.funstampersjourney.com/Julie Robinson. Thank you so much for taking time to watch my video today. I hope I've inspired you to get going on some of those Valentines. Have a wonderful day. Thanks again.